Jane.
Hello, Gabriel.
Okay.
Sorry for the waiting. I'm Jimbo Pen, and this is my very first time to do a stand-up show here. And thank you for Gabriel and all the performers and the audience, of course. And as you see, I'm a little tiny, short, Chinese boy. Yeah. So technically, I'm a typical Chinese, especially in my height. And I have a good Dutch friend, a girl by name, and every time she did a goodbye kiss to me, she had to bend down like this. And for me, she's like my kindergarten teacher. Sorry, and yeah. 2 months ago, I just got off from the train, and I was wearing a T-shirt. On the T-shirt, there is a Chinese map. So if you see the map, you know where I'm from. And across the railway, there are two Italian guys. They saw me and they yelling at me. Hey, Chinese boy, Kung Fu star. I mean, not every Chinese are Kung Fu star. I'm not Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee. And if I wish I can be a Kung Fu star and I can teach Gabriel how to fight bad guys, right? If I'm a Kung Fu star, I prefer dress up like a Batman or Kick-Ass. And stroll on the night and fight against the criminals and something like that. Or rob a bank, or perform some martial arts here other than just talking this nonsense. Yeah. And sorry.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. 2 weeks ago, I was here as an audience, and my favorite Italian performer, actor, Francesco, he told us that Italian love to invent new stuff. Italian invented pasta. Italian invented pizza. You invented mafia. You also invented Pope. You invented Berlusconi, yeah. And actually, Chinese, we are not just good at copying. We're also very good at inventing and creating. At least 1,000 years ago, my ancestors, they invented gunpowders and canvas and paper making and ancient printing technology. And but unfortunately, all the Chinese, they don't have this. They forgot to. Sorry.
Yeah.
They forgot to protect about the intellectual property declaration and protection. And this was a very, very big mistake, because 800 years later, the Dutch, Portuguese, French, British, German, all the European armies flooded into China and used their guns and cannons, beat us badly. And I should talk about Chinese food, but I think that's the most popular Chinese stereotype in Europe. As you know, we Chinese know not to eat not to food. Some strange food, even hard, like snakes, dogs, or scorpions, or monkey's brains.
Yummy.
I mean, monkey's brains is so bloody. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine how can you have monkeys' brains when they are alive and they are still screaming. I cannot imagine that. Well, actually, for this baby's brain, like young. Yeah, and I should tell you another thing. Maybe you have noticed before, because Chinese cannot pronounce R. In Chinese and Spanish, we cannot make the pronunciation R. And for me, it's worse because I cannot tell the difference between night and night English. Maybe I just pronounce it. Yeah, for me, N and L is the same in my local language, in my dialect. So if I found a hot girl in the corner and approach her and ask her, "Excuse me, signorina, could you share the night with me?" Maybe she would be staring at me and reply, "Fuck off, you idiot." And let's move to another topic about the marriage in China. Until 30 years ago, arranged marriages were still popular in China. That means many of the young couples, they cannot kiss each other or touch each other's hands before their wedding. That's so inhuman. And after 30 years, we made a big progress. Like in big cities, Shanghai and Beijing, you can see the lovers, they do French kiss in the street like nobody is watching. Just like Rome or Paris. And premarital sex is not unacceptable. It's not strictly unacceptable, and one night stand is kind of common in Beijing and Shanghai. However, some, I mean, say many females, many Chinese females, they still stick to this conception that once you sleep with them, you have to be, you have to take some responsibility for him, for her. Under some circumstances, you have to be responsible for all her rest of her life. That's very horrible, right? That means you have to marry her. And sorry, let me think about it. And yeah, well, my best friend, he's a Chinese, and his name is Alan. Once he told me he compared Europeans with Chinese, because Chinese we don't understand the European lifestyle, and a Chinese will ask a European, why you are so irresponsible for the others? How can you sleep with a random girl without marriage or proposal? And Europeans are confused. Why? People reply to the Chinese, why you are so irresponsible for yourself? How can you sleep? How can you marry a girl without have sex with her? Well, maybe all of you know that Chinese, most of the Chinese, we don't have any religious belief. We are not Christian, we are not Buddhist, we are not Islamic. However, some Chinese, they are kind of superstitious, like my parents. Well, whenever they feel it's necessary to go for a fortune teller, like you want to buy a house, go for a fortune teller. You want to marry some girl, go for a fortune teller. And you dream about your house catching fire, and you go for a fortune teller, and he will tell you, well, congratulations, you are going to be a millionaire. And the fortune teller, maybe he can tell you, you shouldn't go to West next year. Why? Because you were born on 5 a.m. June 29, 1986. You lack of metal when you were born. So that's destiny. If you go to the West, you will lose money, you will be robbed, you will be cheated. Yeah, you have to believe that. Well, as a young generation, we don't give a fuck about this nonsense. But my parents, my grandparents, and the old men, they do knew this stuff. 100 years ago, even if you want to have sex in a certain day, you have to check on the lunar calendar to find when is the best time, where is the best place, out the door or in the house. Yeah. And yeah, that's no, that's not the end of my story. Another thing is about the Chinese traditional medicine theory. Well, the Chinese traditional medicine theory knew that on the nights when the moon is full, and you have intercourse with your wife, then there is a higher chance that your wife will bear a girl or a boy. I'm pretty sure that a baby won't be a wolfman or a vampire. That's European. That's European style, not Chinese. Well, again, you can call me Jimbo, and I'm an intern in IFA, and I work for the Chinese government. Yeah, they sent me here to learn how the modern democracy fails and needs a needs a developed capitalist country into chaos. Yeah. But don't worry, I'm not a follower of Karl Marx or his book Das Kapital. Yeah, and I won't turn Italy. I don't have the intention to turn Italy into a socialist country. Actually, you are more socialist than China. And thank you. That's all.
Jingle Pang, everybody. Oh, I love you.